alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, and welcome to Somaliland National TV News English. I'm Mohammed Salim. We are here to bring you the latest news in Somaliland, and these are the main headlines. The President issues a congratulatory message to Somaliland Armed Forces. Our reporter Waris Muhammad Hassan, exclusive interview with Army General Muhammad Hassan Abdullahi Chirif. A ship containing about 30,000 tons of grain arrives at Berbera port. The President of Somaliland, Ahmed Mohamed Mahamoud Silanyo, conveys a congratulatory message to the military of Somaliland on their anniversary day.
The President of Somaliland, His Excellency Ahmed Mohamed Mahamoud Silanyo, sends his congratulations to the Somaliland military and their families, everywhere that they may be, for the 19th anniversary on February 2nd, 2012. The President also sends his prayers to the troops for the great responsibility that they have for their people and country, and he urges Somaliland citizens to stand alongside their military, physically, financially, and mentally. The President also prays that Somaliland troops reach next year's anniversary in good health and prosperity.
In an exclusive interview at the headquarters for Military Generals, Army General Chirif discusses the Buhole conflict, the military's 19th anniversary, and issues a message to Somaliland citizens.
Today, February 2nd, 2012, is the 19th anniversary of our military. At the headquarters for military generals, General Chirif provided us with an exclusive interview. Why was the military ceremony cancelled this year?
It's cancelled because of our law. This is our military law. The new commander should stay 6 months minimum. So that's why it's cancelled. And there's no other reason why it's cancelled.
The general also stated that
the cancellation of this military ceremony is due to a military law that states the Chief General must be in power for a minimum of 6 months to partake in such a ceremony. The reason behind this law is the military briefing expected from the Chief General at the ceremony. The General emphasized that he's only been in control of the military for 45 days.
Mr. Mohammed, what's your message to the Somaliland people?
Message to Somaliland people is that we're now after our boundary, and we're searching the boundary, the integrity of Somaliland, and there's no other reason why we don't fight anybody. These are our people, Seoul, Sanag, and everywhere is Somaliland. We're just after the boundary demarcation of Somaliland between Somalia and Somaliland, and this is because we got our independence in 26 June 1960. We're independent, so now our army is after the integrity and sovereignty of Somaliland. We're doing nothing else.
The general also added that
the residents of Buhodle are our brothers and sisters. They are our family. They have always been our family. There is no Somalilanders in Buhodle on two separate sides. We're all one people on one side. There are people who want to cause conflict between Somalilanders by instigating separation and division amongst ourselves. These people cannot succeed. These people will not succeed. This is a united country with one people.
Mr. Mohammed, let me ask you, what's the current situation in Buhodle?
Situation in Buhodle is very stable, as I know, and the people there are celebrating as we are celebrating in Somaliland.
Furthermore, the general added that
there are various newspapers and media houses that choose to promote negative and fabricated images and news about our military. They state that we have committed violence towards innocent people. This is a lie. I challenge those instigators to display evidence of these false accusations. The Somaliland people should not be worried. It is our job as a military to stay awake and alert while society sleeps and rests. It is our job as a military to safeguard our citizens and protect our country. It is our job as a military to protect our borders and promote peace amongst our society. The people's job is to stand alongside their military, support their troops, and pray for those who are sick and deceased.
Thank you, Mr. Mohammed. We're reporting exclusively from the Army General Headquarters. This is Somaliland National TV News in English. I'm Waris Mohammed.
A WFP ship containing about 30,000 tons of grain arrives at Berbera Port. The ship contents is expected to be divided between Somaliland and Somalia.
The World Food Programme ship originating from Brazil arrived at Berbera Port at 8 a.m. February 2, 2012. The 30,000 ton of grains is expected to assist the lives of those affected by drought and internally displaced people. The Berbera Port director stated that it will take a week to unload all contents from the ship. After that, it will be possible to send the contents to respective locations. The World Food Programme representative stated the following.
Brazil, it has 31,500 metric tons of bulk maize on board for distribution by World Food Programme in both Somalia and Somaliland. We'll be here for approximately 15 days and we're looking forward to the usual cooperation that we have.
The African Union Special Envoy responsible for Darfur gave an exclusive interview with our reporter Muha Farah in Addis Ababa.
The African Union Special Envoy for Darfur, Mr. Ibrahim, described the difficulties faced in the Darfur conflict and the urgent need of a resolution in that region.
And then I believe strongly that what the vision I have for Nigeria is also the same vision for Africa, that a peaceful, united, prosperous Africa whose resources are used for the benefit of the Africans will not only be good for Africa but for the world. Because Africa, we want to move from being a continent that is receiving aid and handouts to a continent that is able to address its own challenges, because the people of Africa are its true resource, not the minerals.
Furthermore, the African Union envoy called on all sides of the conflict to come to the negotiation table and reach common ground to resolve all the concerns. He stressed the need to restore peace, democracy and equal rights in Darfur, which is on the African Union's agenda in the summit taking place in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia.
The Director General and Parents of Special Needs Children held a meeting discussing issues of concern in terms of assisting the special needs community.
The Ministry of Education held a meeting for parents of special needs children, in which participants discussed means of strengthening the quality of education services to disabled students. The Director General of the Ministry of Education, Mr. Mahmoud Ibrahim Hassan, attended the meeting and briefed the concerned parents that the world today gives generous support to the disabled community, and the Ministry of Education will follow the same measures in order to effectively assist the students who are registered in the Somaliland Special Needs Schools and Learning Centres. Meanwhile, all parents with special needs children who spoke at the occasion supported the core idea of improving the assistance of disabled children who are in the special needs schools.
As local government elections approach, many political organizations are working hard in the political arena, and in this case, two political organizations named Race and Jamhuri held a unification ceremony to advance their position as political contenders.
Both Chairman of Race and Jamhuri political organizations, Osman Hassan and Hassan Mahmoud, respectively, spoke at the occasion about selecting Jamhuri as the common name of both parties. In addition to the name and organizational unification, they emphasized the importance of this historical day. Other senior members of both organizations spoke at the event and praised the efforts of both parties in the unification process and result.
And that's the summary of our news for you. Thank you for watching. From myself and the entire team here at SLN TV News English. Until we meet again, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.